want to look at your field picture.
Oh, my goodness.
So cute.
No, your picture's so cute. Mm-hmm. I just love how these are all the shirts you wear.
What are you talking about?
The Keto's dope. You just wear wax shirts all the time.
I'll say it's so comfortable.
Oh my gosh.
It ain't my fault. You make a great t-shirt.
Oh, it ain't my fault.
You make a great t-shirt. You're so cute.
But you're so cute.
I like your tank top as well.
Thank you. I wore it yesterday.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if that's something to brag about.
It's fine with me.
Yes.
There are no judges here.
I know. I wore it because I wanted to exercise, but I didn't this morning.
Well, you were all in the mood until we had our little refrigerator fiasco.
I don't really know if I was in the mood, but then after the refrigerator fiasco, I was like, well, that's definitely a sign that I just shouldn't work out today. So
was that the sign?
That was the sign. I saw the sign. Good morning, Dalma. Hi, Kelly. Good morning, Sylvia. Beth said, there y'all are. I thought it was broken. No, we just late. We just got a late start. Good morning, Robin. Gigi's here, says, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. How are you today? Feeling good, but it is raining and gloomy. It
is moisture and life-giving.
Yeah, okay. Yes. Nourishing, exactly. Hydrating.
Exactly. I love the rain.
In the words of Miss Demeanor Elliott, I can't stand the rain.
Well, we just need a covered porch that we can sit and enjoy without
You're right.
wet.
I would love that. You're right.
It's all about situations.
Rashana says it's Friday, Whack Fam. How is everyone? You're right. I'm doing good knowing that it's Friday. Good morning, Kelly. Hi, LaTanya. That says morning weather's in Whack Fam. It's sunny. Yeah, it's rainy here. Yeah, it's rainy here. Rainy in Tennessee. I bet it's just the whole tri-state area.
Yeah, basically. I think we're all soggy today.
Good morning, Dr. Wise. Hi, JJ. Good morning, TC. Lisa's here. Says good morning, Autumn and Richard. Keto Dana says good morning, Whackers. Happy Friday. To my favorite YouTube couple. Oh, stop that at work, but work mode is turned off. You're right. Hashtag Carefree Friday. You're right. Hashtag TGIF.
It is Carefree Friday.
Good morning. That's what I should have titled this video. Good morning, Jasara. Gigi said it's sunny in my part of Ohio. Good for you because it is raining here.
Yeah, enjoy that sun while it lasts.
No, Beth says out your door. It looks sunny. I was jealous. Nah, it ain't. It's not. It's bright. Yeah. It's like bright because of what time of day it is, I guess, but definitely not sunny. It's the clouds in the sky.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't see the sun.
It's raining. It's raining, but it's nourishing.
You guys, we went grocery shopping yesterday. Lisa says sunny in Guyana. I bet it is.
Yay!
We went grocery shopping yesterday instead of today because we have to take Maddie to the vet right after this. And I got a pork loin, like a 4-pound pork loin. So that thing is already in the crock pot. And however, as I was at Costco, I found these. Let me know if you've seen them.
Oh my gosh. Yes. So while we were shopping yesterday, someone's shopping habits seeped into his wife. And while I found a great deal on pork loin, she just had the regular one. He was like, why'd you get yours? Yours are so much bigger. Please. Okay,
guys, have y'all ever seen these egg witches turkey sausage?
Oh, wow.
I saw egg witch, and then I saw the words egg witch before I saw keto friendly. I was like, oh, is this made of eggs, or is this one of those things that's like basically made of wheat with eggs in it, you know?
Wow.
Egg witches. Cool. Have y'all ever seen those? So you guys, it's basically like one of them Jimmy Dean sandwiches, right? Except the outside is made of egg. And this is a turkey sausage, which I'm just like, why? But I get it.
Oh, so it's a pre-made sandwich.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like the bun. I thought it was like the layers.
No. It's like a whole thing. So one of these per egg witch, it is 200 calories, 12 grams of fat. See, 3 total carbs. There's no fiber, but only 3 total carbs and 17 grams of protein. The egg patty is made of whole egg, whole milk, cornstarch, but I mean salt and white pepper. The turkey sausage patty, the first ingredient is turkey meat, which I always think it's funny when you put the word meat after like a description of the actual meat. Yeah, just turkey. Yeah, it's not turkey meat.
It's turkey feet.
Yeah. And then there is some potato starch, less than 2%, blah, blah, blah. But I
know. The whole thing is, how much is a serving size? One sandwich?
Yeah. One egg which is one serving, one egg which.
And it's 3 carbs.
Yeah, 3 total carbs.
Oh my gosh.
And see, the thing I like about this so much better than the egg cups. You remember I bought those egg cups, you guys? Like those little egg muffins? They went bad. I didn't eat them because, like, you guys know I don't really incorporate a lot of stuff into my routine. And if I don't do it, they'll just sit there. But the good thing about these are supposed to stay in the freezer. Ergo, they last forever. So I'm definitely going to try these. And then, but have you ever seen them at Costco or have you tried them? And let me know your thoughts.
Yeah. Interesting. All right, look at you.
Cage-free egg patty.
Oh my gosh. No, those look interesting. I really just thought they were the buns though, like the top. I didn't even think the sausage was in the middle of it. That definitely makes it a lot easier to make
also, while we're here, I might as well talk about, guess what? We have to try. Well, I have to. Guess what we get to try? Sometime soon.
We don't get to try.
Actually, only you get to try it.
Yay!
Kiss My Keto sent me some noodles. Y'all know, like these miracle noodles, cognac noodles, and stuff like that.
My gosh.
We normally don't get these at the store, but Kiss My Keto was like, "Hey, do you want some noodles?" And I'm like, "Of course I do." I was gonna use a nail file to open it, but that's okay. He just uses his manly brawn hands. So
it's all about leverage.
It's all about leverage, he says.
I used a box for one of my jobs.
Okay, so yeah, these keto noodles, they look just like cognac noodles.
We talked about these.
We did. We saw them in the store. So we're going to be trying these, and by we, I mean Richard. I might have a bite, but we have some Rayo's tomato sauce and everything like that.
I got plans.
So this is fettuccine. Yeah, so we're going to be trying it, and I'll let you know how it goes. But I'm excited to do that too. I have a whole lot of
I got many ideas.
Video review or posts to do about food, so I'm excited about that.
This is cool. They're all fettuccine?
Yes, they're all fettuccine.
Nice.
I wish we could have got a variety pack, but for some reason you could only choose one. They have spaghetti, fettuccine, and
angel hair.
Angel hair, yeah, we did. Oh yeah, right. We didn't want to. I was like, how did you know? What you know? I know, right? So we're gonna try that out too.
Mind melded with it.
Okay, you can turn that off. Okay. We got lots of footage. Okay. I'm scrolling back because I know I missed a lot of stuff talking about all of my
your egg sandwiches.
Yes, all of my egg witches. Exactly.
No, I've never had a wet noodle before. I'm interested. What do they call those?
They're not called wet noodles. Good morning, Constance. Hi, everyone. I'm scrolling back. Lisa said, I just took out pork chops, too. Yeah, I have a pork loin. I'm excited about that. Leah said, good morning, y'all. Friday and my last day of my job. Moving on to a new life. Sending my happy vibes to each one of you. Hey, right back at you. I remember my last day of work, and it's crazy. In my opinion, look. It's crazy how easy you can adjust to living the life of your dreams. So go for it, girl. But then don't get spoiled. I mean, you can never ever go back. You can never ever go back to not living the life of your dreams. Did you burn the bridge? Did you blow it up? Constance said, yes, they sell them individually at Sprouts. Oh, that's interesting. Nice. The egg, which is Beth says turkey sausage. Yeah, I don't know why they would choose turkey sausage. I
guess it's leaner.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You don't want that on keto.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so
maybe somebody didn't get the memo.
Yeah, no. Rashana said, I have seen a different version of them, with actual sausage or with bacon. Let me know. I would definitely like to try that. Hi, Gail. So TC said it could be turkey feathers. If you don't specify turkey meat, it could be turkey feathers.
A turkey feet.
I haven't opened it yet, Kelly. She said, how big is it? I'm assuming this.
Yeah, no, we haven't opened it yet.
Yeah, we haven't opened it yet.
How many's in the box?
8. Sylvia says, oh, wow, those look good. Do tell us, how they taste. I'll definitely do that. Good morning, Lisa. Say hi to Tony. Which we don't have the Sprouts here. Yes. D said, wish I lived in the States just for all the food options y'all have. Can barely find poultry sausages. Oh, wow. Much less sausage round. Yeah. So you have to live I'm not a fan of turkey and chicken sausage. I don't know why. That's just my personal preference. I always would rather have pork. Beef.
Well, it's just the leaner. It's so hard. Like anything like ground turkey and ground chicken. It's just so hard to get. You have to throw pounds of seasening into those meats because they're so lean. They don't have the flavor that beef has.
And pork.
Beef and pork have. Simple that.
Keto Dennis says, I've seen those at Sam's. Be the guinea pig and let us know. I know, right? I definitely will. Cynthia said, good morning, Autumn and Richard. It is sunny and 77 here in Bristol, Connecticut.
We need to head to Bristol.
You're where Greenie is right now shooting the episode of Get Up.
Oh, my gosh.
We watch it every day.
No ESPN, though.
Oh, you have to know. So that's on ESPN. We watch ESPN every morning. So. Constance said, I have not tried them. I'll wait your review. Absolutely. Linda said, did you eat an Eggwich? No, I haven't. I just bought them. The box is still closed. So good morning, Treva. I'm so glad you're here. OMG. Yay. What shade do you have for us today? Dale says, have you ever tried the Real Good Food sausage sandwich? It's very tasty. No. Is that with like a chicken bun or an egg bun? Cynthia said, where did you get the Eggwiches from? Costco. I got them at Costco. And they were only like $9.99. Maybe they were $10.99. Either way, but for 8 Eggwiches, it didn't seem like a bad deal.
We were in the aisle looking for.
Constance said, no, those are gross. I tried them 5 months ago.
What are they? Are the Eggwiches?
Because it can't be. No, it can't be the noodles because those were apparently new. So like those are new products that we're posting. Yes.
I mean, I think you probably need to doctor. Maybe get like 2 pieces of bacon and sneak them on a finished microwave one.
Yeah,
finish. Just doctor up a little bit, add some bacon to it.
Maybe, or add some salt or other spices. In general, I do believe that they're probably going to be very bland. So maybe like hot sauce and stuff like that.
Or 2 or 3 pieces of bacon.
Gail said, or bacon. Gail said, I just bought the healthy noodle from Costco. Also very good. I don't know if where would you get the healthy noodle? Like, is it in a refrigerator section?
Interesting.
Constance says maybe Kiss My Keto has reformulated by now. Oh, you tried the Kiss My Keto noodles? Oh, that's what you were talking about?
Wow.
Oh, okay. Honestly, if we're being honest, I don't really have high hopes for them. I don't like cognac noodles because I don't like the texture. But we're gonna give it a college try, because I want Richard to love it. So much
flavor. What you need to do is get a base of onion and garlic.
No.
Put a little white wine in there. And dry those out. Put the noodles in there. Saute it up. Cut up some chicken, throw that in there, a little splash more white wine, let that stuff come together, turn it up.
Did y'all hear all those ingredients? Me, I'm thinking noodles, tomato sauce. That's it.
No. Levels of
Mom
flavor.
is here, says, hey y'all, crazy busy work day because of the weather. Pray the Lord will hold my tongue. I know, right? I was literally just telling Richard about that. I was just like, the thunder crashed at 7:30 and I was like, oh my God, I know my mom is having a horrible day at work.
Yeah, that's when you need to kick your feet up. Put your shades on and put your cowboy hat down low.
Yes. I know, right? It is a lot when you're dealing with like air traffic and the weather like that. So Cynthia said, and $9.99 is a great deal. Hopefully they're delicious. I know, right? Me too. So
what's that? The Eggwich?
Yes. Treva said hi, Autumn, as she greets with the shade. I know, right? But I just miss you. That's a sign that I miss you.
I didn't see him.
Gail said, yes, the healthy noodle is in the section where the sausages are refrigerated. Oh, okay. I usually skip that section because I don't get anything in those aisles, but I know what you're talking about. We'll have to walk up and down every aisle next time. So, Constance said, okay, let Richard cook them and you film. Yeah. And he'll edit. You're right. Yes. And then he can do all of that stuff. Lisa said, work those levels of flavor. He can do that all by himself.
You're gonna have to.
Lonesome.
Like you said, they have a weird taste if you don't. So you need to infuse that flavor.
D said, I'm looking for a good ramen noodle replacement. Shirataki cognac noodles aren't cutting it. Yeah, they're not my favorite. I don't really like them, but I don't need a noodle replacement, so I haven't tried it.
Yeah,
but a lot of people say that like Hearts of Palm is good, but I've never tried that as well. Or zucchini. Zucchini noodles are delicious to me. So spiralizer. Good morning, Stacy. Gigi said, no, Mom said, Gigi, my word does sing and Jesus be offense. That's so funny. JJ said, the palm noodles taste more like noodles to me. See, there you go. See, TC said, layering the flavor is key.
Yeah, see? Well, you have to, yes. Every step of the way needs something. If you just go the noodles and just sauce, then you're not going to, the noodles going to have that taste left over.
Now he's an expert on cognac noodles.
I am not even saying that. I'm gonna love giving it a try.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be fun.
Gail said I want to try those palmini. I too want to try those palmini, but like, can you only get them online? Because y'all know I'm not ordering them off the internet. So
why not?
Just because I don't want to.
No.
Yeah, because once again, I don't need noodles enough to try to order them on the internet. You know, if they were sent to me in a keto crate or something, I would be very excited to try them. But yeah.
No, those noodles gonna be fun.
Yes. So
we got the grilled chicken that I made for your mom.
Oh yeah, and Mom brought over a bunch of chicken, and Richard grilled it up, and then she let him keep some, which was really, really great. So Kelly said, other than ramen, I'm not missing noodles. Oh, you can put the chicken on the fettuccine.
That's what I was thinking.
I thought you just meant random chicken. You meant that chicken. That makes so much sense.
You never think anything.
Gail said, I was eating cognac, noodles, etc. for years before keto, so I love them. Why? Why would you do that? I want to know.
Just something different.
Constance said, I think palmini might be in Whole Foods. I'll have to check that. You can get them at Walmart? Of course you can get them at Walmart or Whole Foods. Beth said, I saw where you fry up the noodles after rinsing with rinsing with 5 gallons of water. Yeah, you have to rinse them and then you fry them up to dry them out. That's basically what I've heard. Dee said the palmini lasagna noodles were tougher than the natural heaven ones. Haven't tried the spaghetti version yet. Okay. Treva said, okay, here comes the shade. Knew it couldn't take too long. Lazy cooks will not experience the full potential of the miracle noodles. No wonder.
That's not shade, though.
Hello, my name is Autumn, and I'm a lazy cook.
That's not shade.
I do not care to experience
facts.
The miracle noodle. Okay.
Stating facts. That is not shade.
Wow, Gail said, because I was cutting back on carbs even back then. That's amazing.
Nice. So
that
Gail
really
subconsciously
is.
was on it before she even knew she
That's
was
really cool.
That's
Gail was
amazing.
keto before she was keto.
It's all in your mind.
That's what I was going to mention.
In your mind?
No, not only do I got that pork loin in the crock pot, but I bought some more hamburgers and I bought bratwurst.
Oh my God.
My honey bun is grilling me up some bratwurst, okay? And I don't really ever think I've really had bratwurst like that I can remember. And we bought some and they were on sale. And I was like, are these bratwurst? They're so good. Now, granted, the first time I really remember having them, I had them with the sola buns, which, that was just so good. Yes. But they were delicious. And I was like, if I'm going carnivore and all I'm eating is meat, I loved the burgers that he made last time. And not that I didn't love the chicken or the hot dogs. It's just like, that was a clean out. Like I didn't buy those, So I was like, if I got to buy some meat, I'm buying me some bratwurst. So I am
it's going to be fun.
Excited about that.
It's going to be fun. I'm excited as well.
Yes.
I love it when the grill has like lots of stuff on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's gonna have a lot of stuff.
Well, I mean, when I grill, I just grill for me because you're always on meal plan. So it's always just like 1 steak or 2 pork chops. So I'm just like.
Whereas last week you had all them burgers on there.
So by itself. And like yesterday, your mom's chicken. I was like, this is fun.
Oh my God, this multitasking. No, well, you're gonna have 8 burgers and 12 brats.
Oh, I'm ready.
I'm eating 12. I'm eating 12 of them brats. So 3 a day, which I have to watch out because the brats have carbs, but now that I will sacrifice for it, like that. I'll be like, okay, let me figure out how, how to work those carbs into my 10 total carbs because those are so good. Yes, I am excited. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Other than that, today, and I don't even think we're doing that today because A, the weather, and then B, I don't need them until Sunday really, so he's just going to cook them on Sunday, so I could have them at least the first serving fresh.
Yes. No, cooking day was yesterday.
Yes.
Today is.
Yes. Well, cooking day for who? For you? You made that pot of chili.
And all those chicken breasts.
You're right. I forgot about all those chicken breasts. I know. I forgot all of those chicken breasts.
My goodness.
Dana says, try and find the firecracker brats by Johnsonville. They are amazing.
We found those.
Did we?
Well, they were next to the beer brats.
You didn't point them out?
You were so gone on the beer brats.
The beer brats. The beer brats were my favorite, but firecracker leads me to believe that there would be like a spice component.
So, and they weren't in the big bulk multi-pack like you had with the beer brats. You got the beer brats in the big multi-pack.
My husband is just going to sit here and let these spicy brats sit right next in my view and not point them out to me. I see how it is, Richard.
You had a double pack.
I would have at least liked to know about the fire. I didn't really see those because we saw the regular bratwurst too.
Remember when I brought the other ones over to compare? That's where I got them from. They were in the brat section.
Oh, see, that's okay. Well, I didn't even go to the brat section. There was a brat end cap that had like because they were on sale.
And
so
they were the family packs.
I didn't go to the brat section.
Yeah. And I just went to the brat section to compare with the store brand. I saw the firecracker, but they were like in little single or.
I would have bought 2 of them, and there you go. But to be honest, are they really spicy though? Like that's all I want to know. Because if they're going to be disappointing, I would rather have the beer brat.
Well, that's Lisa why I didn't say anything.
I know what you mean about getting into mass cooking mode, Richard. I love it. By the way, I love grocery shopping like you too. Tony gets anxiety when he shops with me.
See, me and Lisa, we go grocery shopping.
No, somebody commented.
Just drop us off at the store.
Somebody commented on my last video.
2 hours.
Didn't Richard stand there patiently while you were, trying to buy your birthday snacks and make them add up to exactly the gift card amount? And I was just like, but that's one day out of the year versus every single week. It's not the same. Yes, it is. It's not that. It's not as bad as it used to be. Okay. Because I've had to intervene, But left up to your own devices, you would just stand there and deliberate for hours.
I have like a time limit too.
See, his time limit is way past mine. Like we've always reached mine before we've reached his.
Exactly. I would probably give me like another 30, 40 seconds and that would have been mine.
That's 40 seconds on each product? That's another 10 minutes. On each
product that I'm about to purchase.
Exactly.
You get like maybe 1 or 2 things per aisle. So you're like, oh, this is nice.
Gail said, if you have not tried Wahlburgers, Angus burgers, they are the bomb. They're a Meyer, 4 for $9.99. Just last week, Aldi had them for $6.99. I bought 2 packs. They are a blend of chuck, brisket, and short rib. I was about to ask what the difference is. I was like, to me, a burger is a burger. Like I'm not too picky, but I can try.
Yeah, they blend their own. That's really nice.
Triva said, time for shade part 2. See? And now you're gonna try to shade me for saying, she's preemptively saying Triva's going to shade. Here you go.
Oh my gosh.
This is to the benefit of how Richard shops. He browses and discovers new things. I know, but I don't need to. Like, I have to be in the mood to discover new things, But and that's 1% of my life that I'm in the mood to discover new things. Other than that, I just go for what I know, and that's what I like. That's all I'm saying.
No, I know.
Constance said the firecracker version is always sold out. I have to try them next time. TC said this is why you wander around the store and look at everything. No. He would just stand there and discover.
They're talking about you and why you missed the fire.
I know, exactly. But that's why I got him. He should have told me.
I didn't know it was a
Lisa said, I wish we had all those options. They all sound yummy. I miss the supermarkets. My husband does all the road runs still. We're still quarantined. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
No.
We'll just know that we're going to get out of it eventually.
Yes. Gail said those burgers are the Cadillac of burgers, the Wahlburgers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you see them all day. Meyer has them.
Yeah, Meyer does have them. I just be like, I don't need those.
They're
expensive.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Might be my next cheat day or something. Actually, I might just buy my own brisket, my own short rib, and grind my own.
See, now that sounds more like it. Let's create even more of a mess. That's all I hear. Let's create even more of a mess.
Like a burger.
A work burger.
No, I don't think we have a grinder. We don't have a grinder.
We don't have a grinder. Thank God. Lord, he said yet.
Well, eventually we'll get a KitchenAid at one point.
We don't have a grinder yet.
And eventually I will get the
See,
grinder.
I shied away from KitchenAids because I was like, do I really need to spend $250 on this thing?
I said eventually.
Eventually, will I need to spend $250 on a mixer?
Well, when you do the kitchen remodel.
I mean, I guess, but that's what I'm saying. How often is it going to be used? Because I feel like those are just like decorative staples in the kitchen. Like, I have a KitchenAid, but if I'm not using that thing all the time.
You do blend a lot of stuff and mix a lot of stuff.
And my hand mixer works just fine.
Okay.
I mean, that's all I'm saying. Like,
well, I mean, if your hand mixer's somewhere and you just KitchenAid just right there, you can just bloop, bloop.
No, it's not boot because then you have to clean the bowl and then you have to clean the paddle and then you have to like load it and unload it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Same with the hand mixer.
I can't do it. That is already within my realm of reality. Okay, I am exaggerating the potential mess of the KitchenAid. Like I don't know what it's like, so to me, it's already more difficult than the hand mixer. That I already know what it's like. Treva said that's just a KitchenAid plus an attachment. Yes, you need to spend the $300 on the stand mixer. Do I know? JJ says, Autumn, I bought the coldest water bottles I see YouTubers have, and it's really great. What kind? Let me know. Lisa said, I'd buy a Warburger. You guys are so funny. Stacy said, KitchenAids are great if you love to bake. I do not love to bake. I mean, don't get me wrong. I actually love to bake. I just don't love to have baked goods in my house. So, you know. Gail says, Richard, I think you can use your food processor to grind the meat. Maybe just put it in there and chop it up a little bit. Kelly said, I bought me a 6-quart KitchenAid when I was making my kids' birthday cakes. Haven't used it since. I know, right? So
you have to cook a lot more and utilize. There are things where you can utilize the KitchenAid a lot more, but you do have to think about it.
Lisa said, Richard has the spirit of KitchenAid. As an amateur chef, Richard needs his own good KitchenAid. I know, right?
Well, no, I mean, we say KitchenAid, but this is a really good mixer. It's a really good mixer.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know if my life calls for a really good mixer. You know, God gave me a really good mixer, and it's called my hand. Like
sometimes you need to and they have different attachments, like the kind of.
Well, are we gonna start to press our own pasta now? Are we gonna start to feed it through the machine?
With the meat grinder.
The dough hook. I mean, come on now. Lisa said the most used items in my kitchen is the foodie and the KitchenAid. Yeah, see, we barely use our foodie.
Well, it's because I haven't made that chicken yet.
And you're never going to.
It's in the freezer.
Exactly. And it's going to stay there forever. That's all I'm saying. Kelly said it's great for making homemade frosting. See, now that would be good, but I don't need homemade frosting in my house. Like, that's the problem. But it's like all the things I would make with KitchenAids, they're just too complex for my diet,
There you go.
I'm sure they would be tasty and awesome, but I cannot have that stuff in my diet, And the 1 or 2 times a year I would have it is not worth the expense of the KitchenAid. And I'd rather go buy it at that point. So Lisa said, wait until Richard gets his KitchenAid. It'll change your life. Oh, I'm sure it will.
Mm-hmm.
Dee said, just saw your IG post, Autumn. No wonder your hair is keeping so well. Oh, yeah. I've become, it has kind of become my habit of wrapping my hair ever since I have these little styles in. The first couple I love Richard because he's so passive aggressively concerned. I got in bed and he was just like, oh, you're not going to wrap your hair or anything? And I was just like, no, I'm fine. He goes, oh, just to, keep the fuzz away, make sure it doesn't get fuzzy. And I was just like, I guess I'll wrap my hair. And so I do have like a little, do-rag and things like that.
Got the wrap.
Yeah, he did. And then for the next 3 nights, I would get in bed and I'd be like, oh man, I was like, Richard, I forgot my head wrap. And he would bring it to me because if I have to get back out of bed, I'm not wrapping my hair,
basically.
So these past few nights, basically like the past 4 or 5 nights, I've actually remembered to do it myself because you're right. It just does make my hair stay a whole lot better. And when my hair is like this, I don't have to worry about it at all. So I absolutely love that. Sylvia says, I'm with Richard on the kitchen gadgets. I have them all, love using them. Makes cooking and prep so much easier. For my birthday, I'm getting a meat slicer. Oh my God, he would love a meat slicer. Wow, that's crazy. That's pretty funny.
Oh my gosh.
Treva said, I use mine constantly. I make my bread, mayo, and other baked goods in it. I make salad dressings, whipped cream, and I have pasta attachment for fathead dough noodles. Endless possibilities. That all sounds amazing for you, Treva. Like I
love mayo,
which we have the stand mixer for, the immersion blender, and I love whipped cream, which I have my hand mixer for. That's it. Like I am completely satisfied with the way with which those items are already made.
That's as far as your menus go.
That's as far as it goes.
So say.
Gigi says it's no longer all about you, and I rebuke that, Gigi.
Excuse me, Gigi is knowledge nuggets.
See,
giving to everybody.
But no, here's my whole thing. Like I am practical. I will only get what's practical. Richard will hopes and dreams. Oh, KitchenAid would be nice, for a foodie would be great. And then we get it and then it sits there. Like, I am practical about what I use and what I don't. So that's all I'm saying. I just know myself.
Use it once every 2 months. Is it not worth the investment?
No. Once every couple of months. That's
once every 2 months, the whole year. That's not worth. I mean, you don't have to use it every single day.
If you're not using it once a week, in my opinion, it is not worth it. That's just how I feel. Or here's the thing. And if it's small enough to stay out of sight, out of mind, like those things are just so big that it's just like, if I'm not using this all the time, it takes up so much space.
On the bottom shelf in the corner.
JJ said, oh, he's helping you preserve that style. I know, right? Like Aurelia, how you doing? Said autumn instant gratification, Richard process, even with the hair. I know, right? I'm not about the instant gratification. I'm just about the practicality of it.
She cares about the stuff she cares about and doesn't care about the stuff she doesn't care about.
That is probably the truest statement he has ever said about my personality. See, no, that is an untrue statement. No, Sylvia said, I have a KitchenAid, Vitamix, sous vide, vacuum sealer, smart oven, smoker, Breville processor, smart oven, grill, meat slicer on the way.
We need a smoker, a vacuum sealer, and a sous vide. Okay.
Not a sous vide, not a smoker. I will agree with a vacuum sealer, though. Constance said, life of a cancer, it's all about me. I'm just saying. Latanya said, I got a meat slicer as a gift. I love it. Now, I do think that I might slice more meats if I had a meat slicer. So
you would use more.
Lisa said, I use it every day for months and then twice in months. Yeah, it kind of goes in and out depending on like what moods you're in. Constance said, I do believe Instant Pot and air fryers are necessary along with some kind of mixer and a grill. We have all of those. See, we don't need any more. I have a hand mixer. By mixer, I mean hand mixer.
That's not what she means.
Well, then I don't agree with you. Kelly said, I've been checking the Goodwill for a panini maker. I used to, see, the thing is, I used to be that person that you remember how we talked about Black Friday when we used to go shopping? At Macy's, y'all know how it is. Every Black Friday, they have all of those kitchen gadgets that are always like $9.99 after like a $10 rebate. Like it's always a panini press. It's always a flat top griddle. It's always a pan. It's always a toaster and a hand mixer and a mini food processor. All of those things are always on sale. And I used to buy them every year. And then I'd be like, I didn't even open this panini press from last Black Friday. And here I am wanting to get another one this Black Friday, or it's like a quesadilla maker or a donut maker.
You're fearful of buying things you don't use because you buy massive amounts of the same thing that you don't use.
So whether I'm buying one thing I don't use or 10 things that I don't use, I just avoid in general buying things I don't use.
Past link into the future.
No, I know myself. I know what I'm going to use and what I'm not.
Myself is here too. So you keep.
Well, honey, you go get you a stand mixer.
That's all we're saying. We're just debating on the practicality of it.
I'll never.
I would use it. More than you.
You get your stand mixer, and I will not touch that thing.
Not about that. So I'm just saying. You
no,
can touch
I'm just
it
saying.
When you want.
But I just don't have a need for it. I know we just go in circles, you guys. We just go in circles.
Because I firmly believe you would use it. Like, oh, you know what? This is pretty handy. And I was like, yeah, I know.
Agree to disagree. That's all I'm saying. Kelly said, I got both my mini waffle makers from the Goodwill. That's what I'm saying. I got those mini waffle makers, never use them. Like, I be trying sometimes, and then I just don't use it. And I'll be like, see, there I go. That's what I get for trying. I just never use them. So.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't use mini waffle makers either. That's just not too practical for me.
Lisa said, make the fluffy coffee, the keto version. Yes, the Dalgona coffee. I have seen that. The trend is all past. I would only make it to show other people. Like I don't need fluffy coffee that much.
How do you do fluffy coffee?
You take like a pack of instant coffee, you put hot water in it and sweetener, and then you just like whip it with a little whisk. And then apparently it fluffs up kind of like whipped cream. It starts off as liquid, but then when you whip it up, it turns. And then what you do is you take like almond milk, like a glass of iced
After
almond
it's
milk,
already fluffed up.
and then you just pour it on top there, and it becomes like a little fluffy coffee drink. I know, right?
Interesting.
Lynette's here, says, good morning, Wark fam. Autumn, I love the words of encouragement you posted on Facebook. I shared it with my girlfriend that just started her keto journey a couple of weeks ago, and she's on the struggle bus.
Oh,
yes.
How you start.
I just wanted to let everybody know that, like, you are where you are, and that's okay. I know we talked about that recently, but it's just like you have to remember your successes, because there's always going to be a reason where you feel like you could be doing more.
So
there's always going to be a time where it's just like, I'm not doing enough, or it's not working, or what's the point? Those are always going to be the time. So I'm just here to tell you, and then sometimes it's also hard to pump yourself up, So I was just like, let me give you a little pump up right now, because I know you probably need it, and you probably are rocking it. You just don't stop and realize that about yourself. That's all I'm saying. So
I'm a big believer in you are your own worst enemy.
Gigi said, I'm pulling for you, Richard. I know y'all all are. I know that I am the antagonist in this entire narrative that we have.
No one says that. We're just saying that I enjoy the beauty of cooking. And that's my zen. And you are the opposite. The more steps it takes, the least you're going to do it.
So, my mom literally said something about that yesterday. She said, it's so awesome Richard loves to cook. And then I was just like, is it awesome? Like, that's just a personality trait of his, She was like, yeah, now you got somebody to cook for you. And I was just like, but I don't want a person to cook for me. Like, that is not something that I'm like, now I'm so glad I have someone to do that, because I don't want to do it.
Yes.
Like, I'd rather have a person clean for me. Like, I'm glad now Richard takes care of the dogs for me. Like, that's what I love. But like, oh, now you got somebody to cook for you. Like, that's not really a burden I'm looking to have offloaded, because I like the way that I cook, and I like the way that I keep things,
yes,
So,
I agree.
But I was just
you
like,
meal prep. You make stuff in advance in bulk.
I do like to make stuff in advance.
I make stuff day to day, every day.
Yeah. Or see, here's the thing. I make stuff in advance in bulk, or I make just enough for that meal. You make you don't really meal prep, but you make things like your chili's going to last a while, but then you might just randomly be like, oh, I want something else with the chili. You don't plan. That is the difference between us.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not about how often you cook. It's just that there's no plan that goes about it. So it's just so wayward.
What's about moderation on my side of things? Someone was just pace yourself all day. Just don't overindulge in any one thing. And
I ate yesterday, and it was really, really good. Today, I'm finishing up my grilled meats. My bacon cheeseburgers, my chicken, my hot dogs. I've already had some cheese snacks today, but I stepped on the scale today, and it was 173.6 plus or minus 0. I am happy to not have gained anything on an eating day. So,
like, it's still going down.
Yes. Well, or the same or down.
Well, I mean, that's down.
Yes.
I look at a net zero gain as still a loss, because it's all trending that way.
It's all trending that way.
Look at the trend.
Thank you, sweetheart. Look at the trend. Mom said, not necessarily to cook you stuff, but just the fact that he likes to cook. Autumn, he's a gem. I know he's a gem, but him liking to cook is, in my opinion, doesn't contribute to that. I'll tell you this though. I 100% could not have married a person that expected me to cook for him. So in that respect, we are compatible. But if I was living with a person that expected me to make food for them to eat, no, I can't. See, that's the difference. If you were the type of person that just ate fast food all the time, I'd be like, I question your health choices, but at least you're providing your own self with food.
Mm-hmm.
I would have never been in a position where I would have even let myself be with a man that did not feed himself. That is just how particular I am about food. So it is good that he likes to, feed himself, whether that was with cooking or buying it or whatever, that's on him. But I get what you're saying.
I think my family, we all basically are fast.
No, I get what you're saying. I mean, because don't get me wrong, it is normal. I guess it is the societal norm that a wife cooks, or that maybe if you live with someone that they cook for the household. You know, that was never going to be me, no matter what.
I was gonna say, like my older brother, like all the men in my family, we all cook, so it was like it was never a thing.
But at the same time, I would have never expected him to like cook for me. Like, it's a privilege and it's a treat every time he does it, because I don't expect that from someone. I would never be like, oh, you didn't make me any. Like, food is a thing for me that it just always has to remain separate, you know? So that's how I am.
Okay.
I know, right?
I don't even know where to go with that one.
Sylvia says, yes, it's so awesome. Richard can cook. My husband cannot cook. He cannot move food from the pan to the plate without making a mess. Yeah, and he never knows what he wants for dinner. See, exactly, Sylvia. I'm literally saying I could not be in that situation. I could not be in a situation where it was my responsibility to provide food for another adult. I just can't.
Yeah, it seems like your personality.
You know, like, and so, I mean, that is crazy. It is good that he, Aurelia said, Autumn, did you ever make a meal for him while dating? Yeah, I made one thing for him. It was like beef and broccoli. I would just buy some. I make it sometimes. I haven't made it in a long time, but it's like frozen broccoli and then, you know, beef that I browned up, like beef, what is it? Beef stew. As a beef stew meat. And then like G. Hughes teriyaki sauce, and I would just heat that up, and I would make that and present it to him. Very rare.
And I loved every second.
And I mean, and I guess I don't know why I felt compelled to do that, but that's the one and only thing I have and probably will ever make for him, you know. So
talk to a psychiatrist about that.
I'm not disagreeing. I am not disagreeing.
It changed everything.
I mean, maybe because I guess he likes food or whatever, but yeah, that's no different than me like buying a gift for him, you know. Like, I presented the food as a gift, but not as a like, I really love you need this to survive. Like, I know. But I haven't cooked for him in a long time. She is
just such a unique individual.
Aurelia said, did you guys ever cook together dating? No. We will never cook. I don't think we will ever cook together. Like, because there's just no need for it. Like, here, you stir this while I do that. Like, I'll tell you this. We cook simultaneously, but we don't cook together. Like you remember for date night a few months, like when we had the crab cakes and the biscuits, he was making the crab cakes. I was getting the biscuits together. Like we were together. Is it? Yeah. Okay. Well, then we cooked.
Oh my gosh.
We cooked together.
Yeah.
I was thinking like,
together for the same meal.
What is this? Oh, okay. That's See, to me, it was just like teamwork. It was just.
You don't be like, you add 2 tablespoons of salt. I'll mix it.
See, that's okay. That's what I think cooking
that's
together.
That's competition cooking. That's competition cooking.
So no, yes, So yeah, I guess we did, but that was only that one time.
It doesn't happen that often.
Yeah, it doesn't happen that often.
Just because she's just so particular about everything she likes, and I'm more laissez-faire.
And that's okay. It works for us. That's all I'm saying. Unless you got anything different to say, does it not work for us?
Oh, I'm fine.
I know.
Well, I get to control what I eat and how much I want. And everything's. It took some getting used to coming from a family where it's a community. Like everybody eating everything, so I had to cook for my whole family. So I would fix stuff for my entire family.
See, yeah,
so
we never did that. I never did that. Like growing up,
make stuff just for you.
I never made food for my family. I'm talking about to this day.
Oh yeah,
Thanksgiving, Christmas. Well, I guess Christmas is the only time I make food for my family. But like, I'm the one that still brings like the plates and silverware. Like I just don't make food.
That might be the family saying something. If you know what I'm talking about.
First of all, I never offered, so there's that. So
everybody's like, it's Autumn.
JJ said, Autumn, sometimes it's just make the other person happy. If a meal was made to share, it looks like he would be happy if you made a meal sometimes. I'm sure he would. Like, you guys, I'm limited in that capacity. No, I do other things to make him happy. Cooking a meal will not be that. So
I honestly love cooking too now, so it's like I don't really mind cooking for myself.
I know, which is great.
It would shock me if I came home and stuff was made. I don't know. I probably hit the floor like.
I don't.
And then I have to give you a lot.
But I do. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, I had to make 10 bratwurst, but I only need 8 for meal prep.
Yeah.
You can have these too. I say, oh, I have 4 slices of cheese left over for meal prep. You can have them. I've chopped up some cilantro that I don't need, or I have some leftover ground beef. Do you want this?
Exactly.
Like that's as far as I go. So
that's all I need.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I love it. No, I used to make I used to cook all the time for the family. Well, when everybody got older, it was my sister when we were all younger. Then
yes. She raised y'all.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, guys, we got to go. We got to take Maddie to the vet. It's been great talking to you.
Weight?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you did.
You remember I did do my weight. I didn't make a big announcement out of it because you were talking about something. I was like, it's a 0, so I'm just going to go ahead and write it down. No, I didn't mean that in a bad way. I just meant you were talking about something. So, but this is how we are. It works for us. Everybody do you, right? We will talk to you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m.
Yes, we will.
Eastern. Have a good day.
Of course.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.